right, so we are on our way to Denver to pick up my sister from the airport.
First Denver trip.
Yep.
First trip.
And then after we grab her, we're gonna head into the city and kind of get some food and venture around there and meet up with your sister as well, who lives out in Denver. So we're gonna make a day of it, and we're kind of excited.
Yeah, we thought we'd hop on here and just kind of share with you what our plans were for the day, and we'll give a lot of more videos about our first trip. But one thing I wanted to talk about real quick is this drive up to Denver. I had done it once just to the airport, and it was pretty bad, and now I'm doing it again, and it's worse.
Well, there's which we didn't know, they actually closed it off on the weekends. So now we're having to exit and take a detour, which is putting us back a little bit, but we're still going to be on time, which is good.
Yeah, so if you're going to be traveling on these roads, you should expect to know that, you know, there's a lot of traffic here and a lot of construction going on, and apparently it's been going on forever now, and you can expect that it's not going to change, I'm guessing, from what I've been told. So, but just thought we'd give you an update, and we'll get back with you soon.
Okay.
I am in now, well in the night, just living my life free. And you may think I'm wild, but that's just what I'm gonna be. Yeah, I'm wild like the jungle. Hear my heart rumble, hear my heart rumble. Yeah, the good die young, my baby, don't ask why. I just wanna live my life wild. Yeah, the good die young, but baby, don't you cry. I just wanna live my life wild.
Hey y'all, so it's our day after our Denver trip. We're on our way to Garden of the Gods, and we thought we would kind of give you an overview of our trip yesterday to Denver. We got Sarah, Emily's sister, with us from New York. She's visiting. This is her first time out here as well, so I'll go ahead and let you start on your thoughts
Of Denver?
Of Denver, yep.
From what we saw, it's definitely busy. We started off at the milk market, it's what it's called, and it was kind of, what's the name of it? It's a
so it's kind of like
it's food court.
It's kind of like a food court mini mall. It's a very open concept, I guess. It's kind of a progressive thing these cities are doing. Instead of just having one restaurant in one little area, it's got like, what did you say? It probably had like 10 to 15 restaurants.
Yeah, and then like little shops and things.
Little
like
shops.
That.
Yeah, there's kind of like a mall side and then a food court side. And with the food, you had your choices of like a fish place, like a burger place, a meat market, make your own salad. There's like a winery there.
A sushi bar thing.
Yep, a sushi bar. And then there's a general bar there, where that's where you could go and get draft beers and mixed drinks. And it seemed like on the weekends they do bingo for brunch time. So it was really busy.
Yeah, we went there on the weekend, so it was really busy. Actually, my sister lives in Denver, and she's the one that suggested us to go there. So we did. She said it's not as busy during the week, but it was kind of almost a little overwhelming.
Yeah,
at
we
first.
were lucky to find a place to sit.
It was lots of people and congested, and like, I guess once you learn the place and you know what restaurants you want to go to, it's not that bad because you can go right to them. But kind of like we did, we walked around forever just trying to get our mind wrapped around the place before we could even like pick what we wanted to get. But it eventually worked out, and we got our beers, and it was a good place. So if you're in the area, that's called the Milk Market. It's right smack downtown Denver, and that's like a good place to go. Apparently it was pretty hopping, so that was definitely our good way to start the day.
Yep. And then after that, we went to a place called Squared Ciders, which was huge. It was like a warehouse. You walk in, there's like a downstairs area that has games. So they had it's called bear pong, but it's like a life-size beer pong. It's like big garbage cans with and you use volleyballs. So they had that. They had a giant cornhole, also a mini cornhole, a giant Connect 4.
It's a super cool place. It's massive, and these games are like super oversized. You know, you're throwing bean bags for the giant cornhole, like kind of thing. I thought it was a super cool idea. I've never even seen a place like that before. So that was like the downstairs area, and then you can go upstairs where it's just like a general bar sitting area. So we started off upstairs and then eventually went downstairs to play some games. They also mentioned that they're gonna be opening a winery right in there, so that winery is gonna have its own little section too in there. So,
cider was amazing.
Yes.
One of the best sour ciders I've ever had.
I had a Pilsner, which was really good. It was a slow pour Pilsner, actually, which was unique.
They're definitely known for their ciders, though.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the go-to that everybody gets in there. But,
hint the name, Squared Ciders.
Yeah, super cool place.
Next on the list, we went to a place called First Draft Tap Room. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, so this place was honestly the only place I've ever been to that has this concept, and I think it's amazing. This would be like a go-to place to bring people to that are new to the area, or if it's your first time going up there, it's totally worth it. So both the Squared Ciders and this place called what's the name of it?
What do you mean? First Draft.
First Draft Tap Room. They're both in this area called Rino is what they call it, which is River North. It's this little district with tons of bars. But this First Draft place, the concept is you go in and you put your money on a card, and they give you like a prepaid card, and there's like 50 different drafts on the wall. And what you do is you go up and tap your card on this little sensor, and then just pour a glass of however much you want of it, and they charge you by the ounce. So if you just want to do a small, just 1 ounce to taste it, see if you like it, they'll only charge you for 1 ounce. If you want to fill your glass up because you know you like it, and just depending on how much beer you drink is how much money you pay before you leave the place. You give them the card back and that's it. Super cool concept. We got tons of footage on that.
Yeah.
That'll be on there.
Especially being like new to the area, they only had Colorado draft beers there, so it was nice to kind of be able to taste some different Colorado beers. So then that way, if you go into a store or whatever and you're like, hey, I remember trying this at First Draft, and nice little way you can just taste test, and then if you want, just pour yourself a full glass and sit down and chit chat with everyone.
I thought it was cool too that they only get 1 keg of each beer.
Yes.
So that they always have like different beers circulating, going around.
Yep. They said they never put the same keg back up. So once it's empty, that's it. That's gone. So
I think if you're taking a trip to that area, that is a must-see.
Yes,
That's a go-to.
absolutely.
And it wasn't very busy
Especially if you're a beer connoisseur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you really like to taste different beers, that would be your spot. You'd be in heaven.
And they did have food there. You got...
Oh, the fried pickles.
Yep.
Yeah. Those are probably some of the best fried pickles I've ever had.
Yep.
Very crunchy.
Just kind of some like snacky foods there and whatnot. So that was cool. So then after that, we headed back to where our car was, but we were able to walk through the area and see all of the graffiti art.
Yeah, street art on every corner.
Yeah,
all over the place.
Wall murals and everything like that. So that was really, really pretty and very cool to see.
I want to say, I don't think I've ever...
Nope.
I don't think I've ever seen that many wall murals in one place before.
No.
I really don't. That was really good.
It was literally every corner you turn, there was street art.
So overall, great trip to Denver. That was our first time. We'd call that a success. I will say it is busy and it's a little bit pricey. So make sure, you know, you're not super strapped on a budget when you go there. But it wasn't too bad. It wasn't the most expensive place I've ever been to. Definitely, you know, there's so much to hit up. That Rhino area that we went to, we only hit up 2 breweries / tap houses, and there's probably like 20 more that are right there in that walking distance, that area. So if you go and find some parking. You could hit up as many bars as you would want to, or breweries, not necessarily bars, in that area.
Yes.
Ultimate bar hopping experience.
Yep.
Yes.
If that's what you're into.
So, overall good. Today we're going to hit the Garden of the Gods right now. Be footage of that coming.
Yep. So, Garden of the Gods and Manitou Springs, we're going to kind of walk around there, maybe get some food. And nice day. It's very sunny out today, a little windy, but nothing that's going to take away from the day.
Nope. So, stay tuned. More footage coming.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.